Greetings all. Welcome to day 9 of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. It's RSI Day. There was a lot of anticipation around RSI Day, especially with the release of the mining ship, the Arrastra. And we will get to some of those thoughts in a minute. But first, our Daily Warbond special. The Constellation Taurus. It's being offered with a $15 discount, which somewhat makes up for the $10 price increase we just got. And here's what that looks like. The Warbond drops the price from $200 to $185, which is a good thing because of this. There's a pretty good gulf between where the Taurus is priced now and the Vulture, even when we're on all ships. That would normally be a $25 gap that would have to be bridged somehow. But with it at $185, you're $10 off the Vulture, and using the Vulture as your anchor point is really a no-brainer. One, it's always available, and it's the closest one. But even more so because we just had a daily deal on the Vulture, and because it's a best-in-show ship, it will likely get another deal, but I'm not making any promises, but I would say it's likely that it will be up for Warbond again tomorrow during Best in Show Day. And I'd like to take a moment to just express my deep and unabiding love for this particular ship. It's got the firepower to do extreme risk target bounties, and it has the cargo capacity of 174 SCU to loot them to a decent degree. It's just a great all-around ship. If I could only pick one to fly in all of Star Citizen, this might be it. Looking at our Day 9 CCU chain list, this is what is available in the pledge store right now. The Taurus Daily Warbond did not make the cut for the overall chain because the A1 Spirit sits in the same place, and it's a $25 discount instead of a $15 discount. However, if the Taurus is an end goal ship for you, it is possible to drive $55 worth of savings on it. Using our chain list here, we can see that our target ship price of $185, which is what the Taurus is at the moment, fits where the SRV listing is, between $170 and $200. That gives us $40 in savings, plus the $15 of the Taurus Warbond, gives you a total savings of $55, or a total cost of $145. for a $200 ship. This condition should last throughout the event, as none of these are dailies, as long as you pick up the Taurus Warbond before Best in Show Day starts tomorrow. Here's our full event chain, if you're keeping up with all the daily Warbonds as they were being offered. The same situation here. The Taurus does not offer a better discount than the A1 Spirit in the chain. However, if you're trying to get a Taurus, you could generate an additional $5 of savings versus the Day 9 chain. But I would wait until the finale to really make a move on any of this stuff, other than bagging the Taurus Warbond upgrade for today. So now I want to talk about the Arrastra that was just released, the big mining vessel that many of us were anticipating. And if you're not into mining, this would probably be the part where I say thanks for watching, although I will start with some somewhat chain-related information. Here are the offers that are being put out by CIG right now. At a normal price of $575, this is exactly where the Orion used to be before its price increased to $650. At $575, this sits where the Liberator is, and right under the Carrack at 600. You'll also notice there's only this one option for $575. The Warbond price is $525, but as a new ship in concept, they are not offering the ability to run a Take two. They are not offering the ability to CCU chain your way to the Warbond price, only the regular price. So, $25 attachment to Hull D, which is somewhat normal at this price range and going forward. And we can hope that there will be CCU upgrades available during the finale for perhaps the Hull D and Hull C, or any of these ships in this general vicinity. The Hull C and the Hull D got recent price increases to get them into this range, and I have slightly more hope that they will receive Warbond discounts during the finale, simply because they did get those price increases, but again, no promises. The other thing that's interesting is the 600i Explorer, which is one of the best in show ships, is sitting here at $475. And based on prior years, it will almost certainly get a Warbond offering during Best in Show Day and lasting through the remainder of the event. As far as the ship itself goes, it's supposed to be able to carry a couple of Rock DSs. It has 3 mining lasers. It has a full-scale onboard refinery per the brochure here. But the most important thing to me was the bit about the mining turrets. And here we have our first confirmation that these are going to be size 3 mining turrets. As you probably know, the Prospector has a size 1 laser. The Mole has size 2 lasers, which can be fit with size 1 mining heads in case you want to hit smaller rocks without exploding them. And then here we have size 3s. The degree to which you can fit mining heads of a smaller size may impact how universal this ship will be. If this can go all the way down to a size 1, I really don't see any reason to keep the Mole. I don't include the Prospector in that indictment, as I think there will always be a role for a small mining ship to clean up either behind the big boys or to operate on your own as a solo player. Lastly, I'd like to talk about the quad turrets, the laser turrets, not the mining turrets. There are 3 of them, 1 on the bottom and 2 on the sides, as you can kind of see here. I'll try and zoom in a little. There's been a lot of conjecture about the ones on the side, whether they will be able to fire forward. And I guess I have 2 thoughts on it. And I don't know if you can really see it here, but there looks to be an empty spot underneath each of the turrets that maybe the turret slides under. So maybe you can fire under these little protrusions at the front of the ship. The other thing is they may have intentionally restricted its field of fire, kind of like they did on the side turrets of the Corsair, because this is intended to be a mining ship, and maybe those are simply meant to be area defense. And we've reached the end of our Day 9 video. There was a little more stuff to talk about today with the new releases, and thank you for hanging this long. Take care, everyone.